light heavyweight tournament final is coming your way, but now let's get right to the Bellator lightweight tournament final. $100,000 and a world title shot to the winner of Saad AWAD versus David Rickels.
The beard is like legendary status right now. I'm pretty sure that there actually is superpowers coming from it. Ability to absorb damage, ability to dish out damage. All of those things are driven from the beard.
Just like that!
He said he has a magic beard. To him, it might protect him, but I don't think it's softening anything. I'm going to test that beard tonight and see what happens.
This is done. More big shots and it is done! Wow!
When I go out there and fight Saad, what I want to do is break him.
The blood just pouring now with the...
It's going to be all caveman.
My knockout power comes from deep down. It just comes from anger.
Oh, good right hand!
You know, I throw with bad intentions.
And that is it!
I don't throw to soften people up. I throw to hurt people.
I do not fear any opponent's power.
He heard it!
I am the immovable object.
Stay tight, there's the tap!
I'm going to knock David Rickels out. Then I'm finishing the Cinderella story.
Hammer fist, those shots were on the chin!
I'm not letting this one go.
This is absolutely the biggest fight of my career. I really, really want this victory. I want to, make a name for myself in MMA. Let people know that I'm a serious dude about this.
Huge shots!
I've got the skills and a superior beard.
Saad AWAD has played the role of the underdog throughout this lightweight tournament. Fans on the Bellator app, you're picking his opponent by an overwhelming margin, David Rickels. Find out who wins this fight when we return.
Bellator champion.
And now ready to make his way to the cage tournament finalist, David the Caveman Rickels.
I don't even know what to say right now.
Jimmy, earlier I mentioned the histrionics of the walk-in of Luis Melo. David Rickels taking those histrionics to a totally different level.
Yeah, I think he just got trumped for sure. That is pretty awesome. I don't think you'll ever see that again in a walk-in in MMA, folks.
I figure it's about this point in the broadcast when you point out that both David Rickels and I hail from the great state of Kansas.
Yeah. Is that where dinosaurs come from, Sean? Does that explain to me the biology and history behind that? Thanks. I don't think it has anything to do with state. Dave Caveman Rickels is just a crazy dude who has access to really cool costumes.
Can Rickels' performance in this lightweight tournament championship live up to that walk-in?
That's true. If you're going to have a spectacular walk-in, you better win the fight. But that is what he is prepared to do. He always comes in focused.
Let's see how these two line up. Our tale of the tape is brought to you by Dave & Buster's. Visit daveandbusters.com.
You see here the record, 14-4 for Saad AWAD, 13-1 for David Rickels, but Saad AWAD more finishes, 12 finishes in those 14 wins. We'll see what happens tonight.
Let's now get it started with Michael Williams.
Live on Spike, Bellator MMA Now presents the lightweight championship in the toughest tournament in sports. Presented by Marvel's Iron Man 3, starring Robert Downey Jr. in theaters everywhere, May 3rd. And now, set for 3 5-minute rounds, we introduce first the red corner at 5'11", weighing in 155.7 pounds. His professional record, 14 victories, 4 defeats, fighting out of San Bernardino, California, introducing Saad AWAD. And across the cage, his opponent fighting out of the blue corner at 6 foot even, weighing in 155.8 pounds. Near perfect as a professional, 13 victories, just 1 defeat, fighting out of Derby, Kansas, David the Caveman Rickels. And the referee in charge of the contest, Troy Wall.
Fighter, center of the ring. Fighter, center of the ring. Gentlemen, we all know the rules. I want a good, clean fight. Touch gloves again. Let's go back to your corner. Let's get ready to rock and roll.
The unified rules of MMA govern this Bellator Lightweight Tournament Championship. The victor earns a check for $100,000 and a world title shot.
Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Judge, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Fighter, are you ready? Fight!
Here we go with round number 1. Tonight's fight clock is brought to you by Miller Lite, the official beer of Bellator. It's not just a good time, it's Miller time.
Question the first round, how much respect will David Rickels show to the power of Saad AWAD?
Saad AWAD is in the white trunks. David Rickels is in the purple and green trunks. Slip by AWAD right back to his feet.
See your hands very high for David Rickels.
Early on, Jimmy, look how low AWAD is keeping his right hand. Loading it up, throwing it there. Counter right by Rickels. AWAD's right is low, his left is low.
Left. Good right by Dave Rickels.
Caught on the counter.
Yeah, Saad AWAD has his hands very low. Trying to make up with that with hand speed. Fighters with their hands low, that's what they think. With my speed, I can see the punches coming. Dave Rickels showing so far he's not afraid to mix it up.
90 seconds into round 1 of this lightweight tournament championship. AWAD blowing through into this tournament final. 74 seconds combined. Quarterfinal and semifinal round wins.
So far, it's gone longer than both of his first fights combined in this tournament.
Rickels coming forward with the kicks. AWAD coming forward.
Rickels giving him a lot of respect. Doing a lot of kicks, keeping this fight on the outside.
And an outside kick. One walking right back forward with the punches, catching the kick. One looking for the takedown, and he gets it.
I don't think David Rickels very dangerous off of his back. With Saad AWAD out of Millennia MMA, great jiu-jitsu out of that camp, Southern California.
Watch the top of the head. Watch the top of the head.
You hear that? Watch the top of the head. Like we said, in Florida, top of the head illegal. Referee tricks in a lot of states.
Giving that warning, which again, as Jimmy just said, is unique to Florida, different from the ABC unified rules of MMA.
Now watch out for the triangle of David Rickels. That's his specialty from his back. Beat the triangle with posture.
Rickels closing guard, now opening. AWAD trying to move Rickels to the base of the fence.
But we haven't got a chance to see a lot of Saad AWAD's game in this tournament. It's all been on the feet. It's all been knockouts. What can you do on the ground with this ground and pound? And remember, elbows legal in this championship fight.
Next week, it is our Bellator season finale, and it is an absolutely stacked card. The Featherweight World Championship is our main event. The champion, Pat Curran, versus Shabalat Shamhalayev. You'll see it live next Thursday, 10 p.m. Eastern Time, only on Spike.
Rickels getting back to his feet, but not able to get space from Saad AWAD. Still staying tight.
Knees from AWAD. Rickels on the conservative posture, eating those knees. Takedown again from Saad AWAD. Following this Bellator Lightweight Tournament Championship, it is our main event of the evening, the Light Heavyweight Tournament Championship. Mikhail Zayats versus Emmanuel Newton. Axe kick attempt by AWAD.
Saad AWAD so far very, very aggressive on top. Good ground and pound. Like that axe kick attempt. Keeping his opponent guessing.
AWAD looking to clear the legs, diving back in. Holding the guillotine position.
It's going to be risky on top, though.
Final seconds of round number 1. Who will claim this lightweight tournament championship? Between rounds, David Rickels' trainer Joe Wilt telling Rickels, get in his face. Stop making him feel so good about life.
I think that's pretty clear. Very profound advice. Saad AWAD's corner said you have the takedown whenever you want it. You see he's going for it there.
Kick from AWAD in the left hand, bullying in. Jimmy, on your scorecard as AWAD gets that takedown.
I agree with the fans at home. 10-9 Saad AWAD. A takedown, ground and pound. And it's some good shots on the feet.
Real-time stats on the Bellator MMA app, available on iPhone, iPod Touch, iPad. You'll see 3 takedowns now scored by Saad AWAD in this fight.
Also 31 total strikes as opposed to the 24 of David Rickels.
Close guard from Rickels. Has yet to really get his offense going in this fight. Rickels trying to sit up, trying to explode to his feet, and he does. AWAD staying sticky with the body lock.
Rickels getting the takedown. This is where he's been so dangerous so far in the Bellator tournament. Really good ground and pound. We saw that against Fisher in the last round. This time, elbows are legal. One more weapon he can use there.
There's the elbow on cue from Rickels. That's to the body. Rickels has a very creative ground and pound, but swept there by AWAD. AWAD looking very cool on that sweep.
Now the problem is that when someone has a dangerous guard like David Rickels, a lot of times it stifles your ground and pound. You got to be cautious of what the guy on the bottom is doing. Can't get too crazy and unload.
Spike's Hire a Vet campaign is teaming up with the Chamber of Commerce Hiring Our Heroes program to find the most veteran-friendly small business in America. Visit vetchampstourney.com and enter to win a custom ad spot on Spike and a trip to Los Angeles for the Guy's Choice Awards.
Saad AWAD less active with the ground and pound in this second round. Working hard just to keep David Rickels down.
Looking to go mission control. Fishing for an omoplata, couldn't find it. Nicely cleared by AWAD. AWAD has been very heavy, very sticky thus far.
Yeah. But I say he's been a little cautious. Hasn't been able to get his ground and pound going as well in the second round. Like right here, as you can tell, he's a little more worried about keeping David Rickels down than hurting him on the bottom.
Elbows from the bottom from David Rickels. Almost a can opener there from AWAD. Rickels again trying to posture on his hip. .125 remaining in round 2 of this Bellator Lightweight Tournament Championship. The winner earns a check for $100,000 and a world title shot. Left hand from AWAD. Rickels looking for the up kick.
Trying to get creative and get past the guard, but once again, the full guard, half butterfly of Dave Rickels. Rickels going hard for the sweep. Now going wrist control. That means the triangle setup. Not able to get there. getting some space to land some shots.
Elbow to the body, then the left to the head from Saad AWAD. 30 seconds now remaining in round 2. Left by AWAD. Rickels again to his feet and turns his opponent. Both fighters letting go with the strikes. AWAD looking for one more takedown before the bell that ends round 2. Rickels trying to turn up the volume of his strikes. Both fighters swinging. Big right hand from Rickels. That drops AWAD.
I don't know if that was the end of the fight or the end of the round.
That is it.
No.
Call that a knockout at 4:59 of round 2. Troy Waugh says this fight is over. AWAD can't believe it.
I do not agree with that call. He did not think he was knocked out, so he was laying there. Thought it was the end of the round.
I'm going to call it.
Controversy in the Bellator cage and a huge celebration from David Rickels.
He did not call it a knockout when he hit the ground. Saad AWAD thought the round was over.
You'll see the right hand, but no indication from referee Troy Waugh other than to move Rickels back.
Now, that's the end of the round. Also, that's the end of the round. I know that did not have audio to it, but when he flopped down, that was the end of the round.
Huge controversy in this lightweight tournament championship, but the victory goes to David Rickels. When we return, Jimmy will speak to Rickels, and remember, the light heavyweight tournament championship is still to come. A highly controversial end to this Bellator Lightweight Tournament Championship. Let's look at our fight replay in the end of this fight. It's brought to you by Marvel's Iron Man 3 in theaters everywhere May 3rd. Listen for the bell. You'll see the Rickels right hand. There's the bell. Now watch referee Troy Waugh. During our commercial break, Waugh came over to our commentary position. He explained to me that he saw it as a legal blow, which it certainly was. He then assessed that AWAD was out. Waugh said, "You cannot be saved by the bell. I assessed that AWAD was out, therefore I stopped the fight." AWAD certainly does not agree. Listen for the bell. It's a legal shot. The question is whether Waugh, the referee, was saying the end of the round or stopping the fight. You see, he waves it right there. Here's Michael Williams.
Ladies and gentlemen, inside the Bellator cage, the fighter on the canvas did not respond. So therefore, referee Troy Waugh waved off the contest. Official time, 5 minutes of round number 1. The winner by TKO, now the lightweight tournament champion, David the Caveman Rickels.
Here's Jimmy.
I'm here with your winner and lightweight tournament champion, David Rickels. I know you don't like the controversy, but it's the end you wanted. Tell us what it means to you to finish out this tournament the way you did.
It feels amazing, man. I really wanted to put like an exclamation mark on the way I went out of this tournament. I knew Saad was going to be the way to do that. I knew he'd kind of want to trade with me. You know, we ended up doing a little bit of wrestling, but man, that exchange in the corner, that's what I wanted. I got to land that right hand, and I guess I do have some power.
Now, of course, you're moving on. Michael Chandler has the belt right now at 155. What do you think of that fight? Tell me about facing him.
Hey, man, I know fighting Michael Chandler.